Hello and welcome back to another episode of GoGgLz Plays Stardew Valley, the one in which is episode 44 of GoGgLz Plays Stardew Valley. Now, last week we got a lot of cooking done, still got a little bit more cooking to do today, still got poi to make, still gotta find a recipe from Gus, who we need to wait for to go to Ginger Island and sell it to us, but there's other stuff we can do. Hey Senpai. Hey Leah. One of these days, I'll have to do your portrait. Yes, please do. Well, I just wanna... I just wanna kiss. Where are you going, Leah? Why don't you love me? Kiss. Any-hoosits. Kiss complete, let's head on outside and commence with morning choring. Now, as I said, we got a lot of cooking done, but in order to get perfection, which we are going for at this point in the game, I require one recipe, a lot of crafting, one monster slayer goal, 2 obelisks, as well as a golden clock. Most of that stuff's going to be easy, one of it's going to take some time, and one takes a little bit of luck. But all in due time, right? Right? So, commencing with morning chorum, we get our ancient seeds from our fields, we get our ancient seeds from our greenhouse, we go see the warren. Look at them. So cute. Grab a little bit of roll along the way, say hey to the commune, skip hard cheese soft cheese for now cause they got an auto petter, go say hey to the pasta barn, saying hey to the glutinous bakery, moving on to breakfast coop, before making our way down to the Jurassic coop, and finally finishing off with everyone's favorite, the Abyssal coop. Infernal coop? Infernal coop. Now, I could go collect some stuff, or it'll just collect itself and I do stuff later, so let's do that. And in the meantime, get a little bit of more production going, get some Legend Row in to replace the Legend Row that's in there, as well as get some Ancient Prune wine started to replace the Ancient Prune wine that's going in the kegs. Now, one more thing that I want to get did today. Well, one of the things that we gotta get did is get the Mount Obelisk, which will require 10 Earth Crystals. I do not have 10 Earth Crystals for neither the Obelisk nor for my Mayo machines. So let's head on down to the mines, turn off our dangerous mines so that tomorrow we can go hunting for some Earth Crystals. But that's a tomorrow thing. Hopping on tractor, let's head into town, and we're already close by. Let's see what we got for our special order. We got tiger trout and skeletons. I don't want to go fishing this week. I've had way too much fishing in the recent memory. So we're gonna go skeletons. That'll just be something we can tear away at after we get all of our Earth Crystals. Head on over to the island, no Gus over there to sell us no recipe, and just a little bit of stuff to harvest, nothing too great, but let's head over, see what Key's got. Fishing. Fishing in Junimo card. No, I am not fishing this week. And put a little bit of stuff in there, put a little bit of stuff over there, and check our crab pots. That looks like a lobster, so let's head on back to the valley and get some lobster bisque cooked up. I lied, we also have lobster bisque to do in addition to poi. So we will ditch some stuff in there, grab some milk, and our tea is done, so we'll grab that too. Get her a little bit of that stuff, head over and cook up some lobster bisque. 2 recipes remain. Tractor, come join me and let's go see the raccoons, as I want to go see the raccoons. And as long as I'm down there, may as well grab some coral and some clams in order to get one of our obelisks going. Fairy dust up our production in down here. And you know what? Fairy dust up some green tea as well. Raccoons, you want some carrot juice? You want some pickled dandelions? Works for me. You're happy. And I get powder melon seeds for my efforts. Hopping on back on tractor and making our way over to the Wizard's Tower, we are able to buy our water obelisk. And I think that's a good place for it. Yeah. Back outside, back on tractor. Let's work through some of the stuff that's going to be a little bit more annoying. And you know what? These can stay here for now. I got no place for them right now. So let's get a little bit of production going in here. And then after that, I think that we work on some crafting. Working on crafting at least one of every item. Don't know what I'm missing. And I don't know what I'm missing for what I'm missing. So today is just a start. Sell that, sell that, sell that, and the green tea should be the last thing off my shipping log, so that is lovely. Okay, crafting up a storm. All the signs, some slime stuff, some fertilizer, a little bit of bombs, a little bit of transmutation, and I think that's it for tonight. Ghost? Not bad. 500,000 for all that legend row that we had. I could dig it. And we have a full shipment achievement. Love it. So, wake up, touch the statues, get infinite energy and extra ladder chance, as well as a little bit of a coffee and some iridium ore. I got up early and fed all the farm animals. I also filled Senpai's water bowl. I'm gonna do some maintenance around here. Sometimes I just get the urge to do some hammering. Me too, Leah. Me too. Thank you to Rasmodius for a frozen tear. Dump all this stuff into my chest and go around doing my morning choring. So, got my honey, got my tea leaves, gonna go say hey to Warren, grab a little bit of rope from here, there, and around here. Saying hey to the commune that is nicely outside today. And finishing up over here with the pasta barn. For making our way over to the coop, saying hey to the Glutinous Bakery, around to the Jurassic Coop, as well as the Infernal Coop, and finishing up with the Breakfast Coop. Okay, morning choring done, ditch some stuff in there, sell that stuff that I don't want, and I think today we head on down to the mines, grabbing some spicy eels, some coffee, some bombs, why not? And getting rid of a lot of our tools so that we can hold ever so much more. A couple of monster muffs ain't gonna do us bad. We're going down to the mines, and we're gonna fight us some Duggies. We musk up. We luck up. We speed up. We head down. Let's say level 10. Well, that's a pretty good haul of Earth crystals so far. And I think that should get us through both our obelisk and 8 Mayo machines. 10 o'clock at night. I'm good with this. And 10:30 at night, I think we can make some Mayo machines nice and easy. 8 of those will do. And clean out our inventory. Then I think we go see the wizard and finish off an obelisk. Grab some earth crystals, grab some iridium bars, and head on down to go see the wizard. Okay. Obelisk number 4, get built. And now we have easy transport everywhere on the map. Only took us almost 3 years. And so long as they're in our inventory, may as well place the Mayo machines down there. No point in them taking up space in our chest. And get those crafted up into real seeds. Put those in there and head to bed. Good night, Steve. Good night, Senpai. Good night, Leah. Well, it's not $500,000, but I spent $500,000, so that evens out, right? That's how it works? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Onward and upward. Okay, fall 24. The trees have been begging for this rain. I'm happy for them. Kiss. Okay, so today I think we head over to Ginger Island and make sure that we use every possible opportunity to go see if Gus is there. But first, he doesn't show up for a while if he's going to show up, so let's get some morning chorin' did. Grabbing all our tools back, harvesting all our tea leaves, and heading on over to go say hey to the Aminals. Starting off with a warren. Grabbing some roll along the way, making our way down to the commune, skipping hard cheese, soft cheese, making our way over to the pasta barn, and stopping off with the Glutinous Bakery breakfast coop, Jurassic coop, as well as the Infernal coop. They're all so happy to be inside out of the rain. Ditching off some of our stuff and selling the things we don't need. There was one thing I noticed that we needed for crafting, and that was some truffle oil. So we'll put down an oil maker, put a truffle in there, and sell the rest of our truffles. Heading on up to our chest, let's get a little bit of production going over here as our jades are done. And ditch that in there. Ditch these in there. And then I think we head to the island to see if Gus is there. That looks like a no. So let's just harvest some crops around here. Many carrots be done. Got some eggplants too. Melons is one thing that I was waiting on. Got some cauliflower fairy roses. More carrots, cause why not? Our starfruit is did. Our poppies are done. And our coffee is done, so let's put some of the stuff in here, only regular old quality stuff, and then we make our way over here and sell anything that is silver or higher, reed or gold. Going back to the fields, grabbing everything that I wasn't able to pick up the first time, and may as well grab all this taro that matured faster than its other friends, and seeing as we have this taro, let us put it to some use and make some poi. one cooking recipe remains. Now I do got a lot of open spots there, and I don't think I got enough seeds to cover it. So let's head on into town, go see Pierre, and see what he's got that we want to grow. I want potatoes. I want many potatoes. That's probably good for potatoes. But just in case we didn't buy enough things, let's grab some garlic to go with it. I do like me some garlic. Yeah, more garlic. And back on tractor, and back to the island. Seeds in hand, let's plant them down. Starting off some potatoes around here. And moving on to get some potatoes around here. And whilst we're at it, let's put some potatoes around here. And you know what would go good? Some potatoes up here. And then some garlic. That'll do us good. May as well keep these seeds here for later on. And back to the valley. I think it is time to... You know, I could go punch some skeletons, or I can go do one more thing that I ain't done yet on this file to get another achievement. I want to go see a movie. So let's clean out our chest a little bit, put some stuff in here, and hop on tractor up to the minecart so that I can go to town and buy my wife a movie ticket. Oh, I buy it out here. Okay. We're gonna go see a movie together. It'll be adorable. Back to the bus stop, back to tractor, back inside. Here we go, Leah. Oh, a movie? Sure, sounds fun. It'll be like we're dating again. Teehee. Alright, I will see you there. Only one of us can take the tractor though. So, back on over to the movie theater, let's go. Okay, I guess I need a ticket too, that makes sense. I would like to see a movie with Leah. And 2 thumbs up, new achievement. No crane game for me, I guess. Oh well. From the movie poster, this one looks pretty cheesy. Well, then it'll be fun. You know? Leah seems like the person who would eat a salad during a movie. So I'll get that for her and hop on in. Let's go see this movie. It howls in the rain. The following footage was salvaged from an abandoned camcorder 30 miles south of Grampleton. Hey, me too. But Leah's enjoying her salad. That's good. Did you hear that? I think he came from those woods. Let's go. Look. Ah. The camera lurches forward into the forest. Ah. Oh, it's just you, Gary. Stop grabbing my arm. Oh no, it's a bush. Look, it's in the bush. Aye. Oh. Muffled cries and a strange shuffling sound can be heard. It's still out there. The movie has concluded for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show. Honestly, meh. Seen better. Seen worse. What do you think? That was kind of lowbrow, wasn't it? No, it was just boring. Pierre, what do you think? Of course he is. Well, that did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. And you know what? We got easy mode on in the mines. Let's grab some musk, grab some food, and grab some luck and speed. And then let's go punch some skellies for the next couple hours. I think that'll do us nice. Chug our espresso. Eat our spicy eel. Head down to the mines, musk up, and get ready. You know, let's turn this on. Back to dangerous mines as of tomorrow. But tonight, just regular old skeletons. Down we go, and let's punch some skellies. Well, that's not quite as many as I was hoping to have, but I think that's good for tonight. Put a good dent in our skelly numbers, and guess we'll just have to head back tomorrow. Clean out our inventory, get rid of all that stuff. And why are frozen geodes going in here? You belong in there. Where's Steve? Where's Senpai? Good night, Leah. And I guess Susie's watching from a distance. This is acceptable. Oh, and we get the advancement of polyculture as well. Where are you, Steve? Why are you hanging out in the kids' room? We don't even have kids yet. Also, who's your friend? Oh well, those statues don't want to talk, so let's touch these statues instead. Get some extra luck and some extra chance at ladders. And head on down, starting off with some morning choring. Wow, Leah, you are just busy this morning. Kiss. Thank you, Caroline. I always wanted a cauliflower. Into the box you go. And let's get some production going so long as we're sitting here. And then let's head on over, grabbing our tools along the way, to go say hey to the Aminals. Saying hey to the Breakfast Coop, Glutinous Bakery, Infernal Coop, as well as Jurassic Coop. Grabbing their gubbins as we go, for making our way over to the barns to say hey to the pasta barn, which has a new ostrich chick. It's a big one. Zuna shall become Fafarel. How do I spell that? Yeah, that's probably right. And another ostrich chick? Well, how about Noki? Yeah. Give the new burbs a little bit of a pet, grab a couple more eggs to sauce into an incubator, and sauce them into an incubator. After that, let's go say hey to the commune, picking up all the stuff they leave lying around as we go. And so long as they're over here, say hey to the soft cheese, grab their goodies, a couple of robuttles along the way, as well as a hard cheese milk. Get rid of stuff in there, get rid of stuff in here, and let's do some production as we are here anyways. Grab a couple of milk, grab a couple of eggs, and let's get making cheese. And mayo too, I guess. Okay, that stuff can be sold. And it is probably time for us to do a little bit more preserves jars, so let's get some ancient fruit as we don't have that much Legend 2 row currently. Toss them in the preserves jar. It'll make a little bit of money for the future. Shake a couple of trees as long as we're nearby the greenhouse. Ditch that stuff in there. Sell. Ooh. Almost forgot about the warren. Can't forget about the warren. Drop off that stuff from the warren. Sell all the stuff that'll make us money and that we don't want. And head on over to Ginger Island checking for Gus. I'm impressed, Goggles. You've really fixed up the place. You're not who I wanted over here. You're not even in a bathing suit. But I guess let's do some harvesting anyways, grabbing some pumpkins, peppers, and rhubarb. Put some stuff in there, grab some stuff to replant with, sell that stuff, and get some more garlic down. Grab some stuff to go back to the valley with, just so I have it on hand back there. And then I think the rest of the day will be finishing up our special order for this week and punching some more skeletons. So, grab some food. Grab some food. And grab some food. And a little bit of musk. I believe that's our last little bit of musk. Gotta harvest me some more batwings sometime soon. We musk up, we luck up, we speed up, and we head down to the mines to go punch some more skeletons. Dangerous skeletons. And there we go, special order complete. Still musked up, so let's finish off the day by going down to the low levels of mines, trying to get something interesting. Got a golden mystery box and a key gem. Woo. But it's late, I'm tired. Let's clean out our inventory, then head off to bed. Ditch our treasure trove in there, ditch all the organics in there, and all the rocks in here. Selling our one scroll and going to bed. Good night, Leah. And Susie, still watching from a distance. As one does. And then came the 26th of fall. Year 3. So, let's wake up, touch our statues, say hey to our wife, getting some easier fishing and some more ores. Kith. And... today... Oh, thank you, Clint. And right, tomorrow is Spirit's Eve. Can't forget about that. Spicy. That's what I want. And today, we do have a little bit more stuff to be making for completing every single crafting recipe. And one of the things that I did not foresee is we need to make a mini forge, which will require 5 dragon teeth, in which I currently have 0 after getting rid of those stingray pawns that I had. May have jumped the gun a little bit on that one. but we can get them the old-fashioned way. We can go to the volcano and we can punch some lava dwellers and look for fossils and see what we can get. But at Ginger Island we will need all of our tools as... oh, it's raining, so no gusts. And into the breach. Let's see what we can get. Oh, and that would be our final Monster Slayer goal in the form of punching several magma sprites. And that being done, first fossil, no dragon teeth. Ooh, got one from a lava dweller. Perfect, perfect. Can we get a couple more? Another fossil with no teeth. I think we call it there. So, back outside, back to the farm, and I think back to the valley. We can probably ditch the expensive stuff in here. Cinder shards and our one dragon tooth. Harvest our blueberries, sell a couple of those, and head on back to Stardew Valley. A nice full inventory is going to be very much taken care of by all these chests here, which is full. Well, Terratubers, you belong in that chest now. And it's bedtime. Good night, Senpai. Good night, Leah. And then we're waking up in the morning, on the morning of Spirits Eve. Doing our usual tasks of touching our statues, getting extra easy fishing, and getting extra ores. And I don't think that I am going to be going to Ginger Island today, because I don't want to miss Spirits Eve Festival. Aw, thanks, Sandy. I'll put that right here, where I'll definitely eat it. And commence morning choring. Harvesting our honey, harvesting our tea leaves, saying hey to the Warren. Grabbing some goodies. Making our way down. And let's get some production going so long as we're here and so long as we have time today. Cheese. As well as some mayonnaise. And with our production begun, I believe we can go say hey to the rest of the aminals. Grab a little bit of roll on the way, saying hey to hard cheese, grabbing the goodies. Making our way over to soft cheese, grabbing the goodies. Making our way all around the field, petting the commune, whilst grabbing their goodies. Ooh, and the pasta barn is making their way all out of the barn. That's great. They're getting so adventurous. And then we head on over to the coop, saying hey to the Glutinous Bakery, the Breakfast Coop, the Infernal Coop, as well as the Jurassic Coop. Grabbing most of the goodies as we have definitely run out of room to grab everything we wanted. And after that petting job, I think, yep, we definitely got more time for production. So let's switch out our cheese with some goat milk. And let's switch out our mayonnaise with eggs. A little bit more money in the bank after that. And I don't need those tea leaves. Get rid of that iridium, get rid of that wool, and get rid of that rabbit foot and feather. Now, we have some time before Spirits Eve, and we've been crafting up a storm, so let's replenish our wood supplies by decimating the forest down south. Well, with the forest decimated, grab that little bit. Let's head on up, and we still have time before Spirit's Eve starts, so let's clean out our inventory and you know what? Let's do a little bit more crafting. Grabbing some random stuff along the way and start making more things. Now, we should have till midnight to get to the Spirit's Eve Festival, which leaves us perfect time after clearing out all this stuff that we made. Head on over, drink some espresso, and I missed it. Well, that's disappointing. Let's go to bed. Good night, Senpai. Good night, Leah. Slow cheese and mayo, making our way up to that golden clock that we require. Now, let's wake up. Sunday, final day of the month. Touch some statues. Got 500,000 in wine there. Not bad, not bad. Sweetheart, I'm pregnant. Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, kiss. We got Steve to look after them now. And let's clean out our inventory. Grab some coffee. And I think there's not much else to do today. Oh, thanks, Lewis, for the 500 gold. That after our morning chorin', we head on back to Ginger Island, and we try to get some more dragon teeth, as well as some cinder shards, because I realize now I have not bought the best shoes in the game. They can be sold at level 5 of the volcano mines for 100 cinder shards, which I probably got sitting around. So let's get our morning chorin' did and let's make our way to the island. Grabbing some goat milk as well as some regular old eggs to replace our goat cheese from yesterday, as well as our regular old mayonnaise from yesterday. And we done already said hey to Warren, so let's quickly grab all this stuff. Some roe, some milk, some roe, some roe, some milk, some eggs, some eggs, some eggs, and some eggs. And with that, all my animals love me, morning choring completed, sell anything I don't want in my inventory, drop off this, and drop off that. And you know what? Well, let's get a little bit more production going. I'd be silly not to. Okay, that can be sold. And grab some food for our volcano adventure. We got our coffee for the volcano adventure, as well as some bombs to make things easier. And you know what? We got a lot of mystery boxes. Let's go crack those first. Walking fast as we do. Alright, Clint. Tell me what is in the box. A axe head, warp totems, a book, sprinkler, sprinkler, life elixir, sprinkler, fertilizer, life elixir, lucky lunch, tree, and warp totems, and life elixir in a hat. Well, speaking of warp totems, that's easy. Back at the farm, let's clean out our inventory of all this stuff that I did not want. And then let's head off to the island, see if Gus is there, and then go punch some things at a volcano. It's raining, Gus ain't here. But crops are done, so let's harvest that stuff. Sell. And we'll keep some of this. Not on us, of course, but we'll keep it. And may as well replant with coffee beans as we have those in abundance. Now, I didn't hit record when I went to the volcano, but I bought the shoes and I found 3 dragon teeth. You can see them. 3 dragon teeth. And old shoes. So with that fun volcano adventure out of the way, let's head on back to the valley and craft up one little thingamajig that I have not done yet. Grab this oil, grab the garlic that we got, and craft up some oil of garlic. 1 crafting recipe remains. And with a bunch of punching of skeletons, digging up Dougies, and plowing through the volcanoous mountain, that will bring us to the end today. How did I get that much money from farming? Oh, goat cheese. Makes sense. Well, we're that much closer to perfection by 2 obelisks, a bunch of crafting, and some cooking. Next week on Stardew Valley, we begin winter. Bye.